Nyako Ramogi yenamonda goni erokamano kuom yiero Ramogi TV kaka mano makelo ni weche manyien kinde ka kinde. Wan bende waikore makare mar kelo ni weche manyien mag migago e odiechieng' nieri mar tarik 21 e dwe mar 9. Mokwongo wawinjane mago mawamiyo pek. Doho mar apil koro chiwo thuolo ne migawo mar thieth mondo dhi nyime kod chenro mage mag chako tiyo kod okumba manyien mar thieth SHA dwe manyien. Paro mopogore medo wuok tok doho ng'ado ni chenro mar dongruok mar NGCDF osebedo katiyo tok chik.
By the end of the next week, Thursday, Friday, water will be available at Bigiri tanks here to be pumped to Nairobi residents.
Jodak e boma ma Nairobi kod alwora mare dhi yudo fuong'ruok e juma achiel mabiro e wi nok mar pi tok Ten County notieko chenro maduong' mar dag pi midendo ni Northern Collector Tunnel Project. Machiegni nyinga Milton Ochieng' Awuor. Jalup jatend piny Rigathi Gachagua koro wacho ni nogole oko mar ng'eyo chenro mag jatend piny Kenya gino mamiyo samoro kowuoth kode. Kanyoloso e Citizen TV odhiambo manyoro, jalup jatend piny nolero ni thoth tijene otenore kod tije mag jatende William Ruto kendo doher tiyo kode kanyakla kinde duto mak mana ni sani ok ong'eyo malong'o chenro mage nyaka ne gole oko e grup kama chenro mag jatend piny ipange.
Kenyans don't see me in a presidential function. I want to tell them today it's because I am not aware of the function. And the function they see me in is the one I have been invited. There is a page with everybody there. There's head of public service, there's the president himself, there is a controller of state house, there's a deputy chief of staff, there was me, there was my chief of staff, there was my private secretary, there are our security people, the people really who handle the president and myself were in that page. And you know, we even share.
What do you mean with the page?
No, they are the ones who handle the president's issues, his movement, you know, hospitality people, security people, who are in that page.
Yep.
So that once his activities are known, everybody aligns automatically, and there has been a lot of efficiency because you have the information so that you are able to plan, you are able to coordinate. If you are flying, you know, you are going by chopper, you prepare. If you are going by road, you know. But when you don't have that information, then it becomes extremely difficult for my office to align with the president's office.
Help Kenyans understand. So this diary, is it a physical book?
It's a WhatsApp group. It's a WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp group.
It's every day, you know, things now are good with this digital space. It's a WhatsApp group, and it's updated as you go on. And the president updates it sometimes himself, the controller does, and we all keep on aligning. So, you know, sometimes he'll have a program, he'll move it from this day to that day. I get into my diary and change mine and align with his. You understand?
So your team is no longer in that?
No, I am myself. I was removed. My private secretary was removed. My chief of staff was removed. So we have no access to the president's diary.
Who removed you?
The private secretary to the president.
Who's that?
Yeah, he's called Mayo. I will show you. I was looking for my phone. I wanted to show you. He removed me. So once we are not there, then we don't know what's going on. So let no Kenyan, and let those people in State House who are trying to say that I don't attend meetings, let them return me in the page so that I know what the president is doing, where he's going, what time, so that I'm able to align and give him support, as I've always been doing. But I cannot do it when I don't have access to that information.
Does the president know you're no longer in the WhatsApp group?
I don't know. I've not asked him.
You haven't?
No.
And it's been how long? You said a week?
I think it's about a week.
About a week?
About a week.
And you haven't spoken to him about it?
No, I've not spoken to him about it. To be truthful, initially I thought it's a little bit petty.
Okay.
But now that the matter has been raised, and I have seen Kenyans have been asking, and I have seen some mischievous bloggers in State House trying to insinuate that I'm absconding duty, I have decided to give this information to the people of Kenya in the spirit of the truthful man, a man who speaks the truth, so that the people of Kenya know exactly why I'm not in this function.
Jakom duond buch ODM Gladys Wanga oseyo jalup jatend piny Rigathi Gachagua e gino mowacho ni en mar temo golo pach jopiny e weche madito mahinyo piny Kenya. Koloso e boma ma Kisumo, Wanga owacho ni twak mane jalup jatend piny Rigathi Gachagua obedo godo nyoro e wang' jowi mar Citizen TV ne owinjo bed mamulo weche mag pek mar ngima kaachiel kod weche mamulo ngima jo Kenya moriwo nyaka chochni mantiere e sekta mar somo. Jaod bura ma Kisumu West Rosa Buyu bende mane nitiere kod Wanga nokwedo jalup jatend piny kokwayo jotelo mondo mi oti tijgi kendo bed ranyisi mar riwo wi oganda jo Kenya duto kanyakla.
The deputy president, the sooner he understands that he is the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, not the deputy president of a certain region. I would like to hear the deputy president speaking about the problems that our fishermen are facing in Lake Victoria with our neighbors, about the problems at the coast or in Western with sugarcane farmers. Not just speaking about a certain region. And this is not the time to look for kingpins, to seek kingpinship. This is the time for national leaders to come together to resolve the issues that are facing Kenyans. Once he took the oath as the deputy president of this country, ceases to be a man who can only converse to people in his vernacular. His vernacular now is for his village when he's in the village. But when he's talking to people, for example, at Marikiti, where there are all tribes, 42 tribes involved in the business at Marikiti, he should not then break on into vernacular and say that after all, we all knew that he came from that part of Kenya. He is speaking to Kenyans, and he should therefore speak to Kenyans in a language that all Kenyans understand.
Migao mar thieth dhi nyime kod chenro mar chako tiyo kod okumba manyien mar thieth SHIF tok doho mar apil yiene migao mar thieth no dhi nyime kod chenro mage. Doho mar apil nogolo ng'eto mondo korka migao mar thieth kopogore kod ng'eto manogol kod doho mamalo manoyango ni chike adek mag okumba manyien mar thieth kamoting'o the Social Health Insurance Act SHIA, the Primary Health Care Act to kod the Digital Health Act nodhi ataro mar chike ma pachoka. E ng'eto mar doho mar apil odhiambo manyoro, jang'ad bura adek kamoting'o Justice Francis Tuyot, Justice Ali Aroni to gi Justice Lydia Achode nolero ni chike adek osebedo katiyo kuom dweche 9 sani kendo ng'ado gi oko biro duoko Kenya chien e chenro mag thieth. Bende nowacho ni ng'eto mar korka korgi en mano motenore kod yore mabende nyalo keto piny Kenya kama owinjore. Okumba manyien mar thieth dhi chako tich ayanga e chak mar dwe manyien ka koro NHIF dhi weyo tich chutho. Riwruok jopuonj mar skunde ma primar kod mano ma National Union of Teachers NAT oyango ni giseikore matwa kendo bedo gi winjruok kod piny owacho mamalo e wi bero lwasi mar jopuonj kokalo e ogirimiti manyien mano Collective Bargaining Agreement CBA mar higa 2025 nyaka 2029. Jagoro maduong' mar NAT Collins Oyu owacho ni gino ma gidhi miyo pek e winjruok manyien no en wach mar medo jopuonj lemo e tijegi kata promotion ni mathoth gi tiyo matek to budho kapok giidho ngas e yor meto mar osara margi. Oyu nowacho ni gisebet piny kod jolony maloso CBA manyien no, gino ma bende onywando pach jopuonj duto ka koro gima odong' en bete mesa kod twak gi piny owacho kokalo kuom duol mar Teacher Service Commission. Kanoloso gi jatend jopuonj mawuok e alwora ma Nyanza, nomedo ni kaka NAT ok gibi thoro luongo gomo aoyaye kendo gibiro keto nyime weche mag twak.
We must fast track the contents of the CBA, and of course we are using technocrats, serious consultants who have come up with the issues that affect our teachers all across. One of the issues, you know, much as I do, is the career progression guidelines, where teachers have stagnated in one job group for over years. You know, it is not in law, because it is nowhere in the Code of Regulations. So we are saying we must deal with the career progression guidelines and give our foot forward for a proper CBA. So what we've presented to our consultants are the very good wishes of our teachers that we have actually looked into, analyzed properly as a National Executive Council, and we made a presentation. It is this presentation that we expect Teachers Service Commission to give a counter offer that will place us on the table to negotiate a new CBA 2025-2029. So we are prepared as a union.
Senator Mahoma Bay Moses Kajwang' onyiso jatend piny William Ruto mondo winj ywak mag jotij mbalariany masani ni e ng'anyo mondo mi ores sekta mar somo masani ni kama tek. Kanoloso mbite e kinde manoloso kod oganda e bomano, Kajwang' nowacho ni sekta mar somo e pacho ka biro mana timo maber ka sirikal oketo maino kendo chiko ite ne jokanyo e sekta no. Ng'anyo mar jotije mbalariany ochopo e odiechienge mar 4 kawuono.
And we take this opportunity to appreciate all our chair, the Green Wealth Advisory Board.
I want to call upon the President to urgently call a meeting to assess the education system and the situation in this country. My former Vice Chancellor, Professor Munagu, presented a report. That report has not been implemented. Today, all sectors of the education system are on strike. Primary school teachers are back in class, but they are not happy. Secondary school teachers are back in class, but they are not happy. Universities lecturers are on strike today. University students are on strike. You know that you have a brother and a sister who went to university, and you now have to pay close to 200,000 for an education course that some of us paid 10,000 for. President Ruto, the biggest crisis in this country, the biggest crisis that is going to kill the future of our young people is the ongoing education sector crisis. Please stop the politics. Please stop the 2027 plans. Please stop the obsession with Gachagua. Please come to the table and ensure that this country has a proper plan of building its human capacity.
Paro mopogore medo wuok tok ka do ng'ado ni chenro mar dongruok mar NGCDF osebedo kitayo tok chik. Kanoloso e kaunti ma Kisumu, gavana ma Homa Bay ma bende en jakom ODM Gladys Wanga owacho ni do rucho oko omenda mar NGCDF en lal maduong' ne jopiny mosebedo ka yudo konyruok mag basari kowuok e omenda go eko ma bende osebet kitiyo godo e gero kilese kod chwalo chenro mag dongruok e kor gwenge. Owacho ni rucho oko NGCDF ok en lal ne jood bura to en lal ne jo Kenya.
I'd like to say that it's not a loss to MPs. It's a loss to the millions of Kenyans who benefit from this kitty through bursaries, through development of our schools. And you know very well that this is the fund, in addition to the devolved funds, that takes money to all corners of this country without discrimination. And I know some people are saying that all this money should be put together and brought through the counties, and that would be perfect and wonderful. But the reality, as we know it, the sad truth is that the functions being performed by the CDF are not devolved functions. Therefore, in the event that there's no CDF, this money will revert to the national coffers. And in the national coffers, the monies will then be distributed in a discretionary manner, depending on who kneels the lowest, or who is a shareholder and who is not a shareholder. So I hope that the National Assembly will and the Parliament will appeal, and I do hope that we can build structures and where we have reached, and ultimately when our democracy is fully mature, then we will have only single devolved funds. But as we grow, I think it is important to carry along some of these foundational issues.
Erokamano kuom medo bedo kodwa, umedo winjo kendo neno weche manyien mag migago kowuok e Ramogi TV. Wakaw yweyo mokwongo to kapok adhi e yweyo, Harrison oswe kawuok e gwenge mag Okana owacho na donje chenro kaka pile amor gi kaka Ramogi TV kelo na weche manyien. Kaeto Jaka Black and Morris Dianga wuod Kamgundo aneni malero daka akwedo okang' mamalo ado kuom ng'ado bura marach wi NGCDF. Nyamita oseloko ngima jodak ma oriri gi pesa no. Aito machielo bende wacho ni Madadi Cool kawuok Ogongo awinji makare, but Manchester City gi Crystal Palace dhi bedo nang'o. Mago weche tuke biro, paw tuke biro bang' machik mana iti wabro nyisi gimwa paro. TV ler mokalo, Ramogi TV ler mokalo, aneno gi min Achieng' man Fidel wuoda Nyawiso, kaito Daddy Cool oteni ni obiro ndalo mang'eny ahinya, aparo ni kiseora achiel to kore ling'a to wasomo. Kaito mogi kanyo Ramogi TV molmo sibuoche kanyamkago, mano Brian Pinky owacho no moso kanyo Adama. Erokamano ahinya nyako Ramogi, kik idhi mabor, waduogo bang' thuolo machok.
Female genital fistula FGF en tuo ma ikelo kod muoch ma oremo kuom kinde malach ahinya to kokawo okang' mapiyo mar manyo thieth ma inyalo kelo mol mar oko matin gi maduong' ma ok chung'. Kik ibed gi luoro, fistula inyalo geng' kendo nyalo thiedhore. Royal Media Services, Migao mar thieth e kaunti ma Migori, M-Pesa Foundation, kaachiel kod Flying Doctors Society of Africa, sani kwayo mine ma odak kod tuo mar fistula mondo wuog oko ne thieth manono mar fistula mabiro timore tarik 20 dwe mar 9 higani mar 2024 nyaka tarik 2 dwe mar 10 higa mar 2024 e Migori County Referral Hospital. Monige mathoth ywa tole namba 0727 337 337 kata 0735 337 337. Kanyakla waduokuru nyadhi gi geno ne mine ma odak kod fistula.
Jipange na View sasa imerudi kwa mbwembwe na vishindo. Jipange leo kwa nafasi ya kujishindia mamilioni ya pesa.
Jipange ushinde na View sasa.
Bonyeza *487*3# na uweke 50 bob tu au tuma kwa paybill number 724177, account number ikiwa ni nambari yako ya simu. Utapata content na point 50 za kuingia kwenye draw ya kujishindia 50,000 kila siku, milioni 1 kila wiki na grand prize ya 3 million shillings. 3 million shillings. Jibambe na content nyingi zaidi, uongeze chances zako za kushinda. Jipange na View sasa. Weka 50 bob tu na huenda ukajishindia 50,000 kila siku, milioni 1 kila wiki na grand prize ya milioni 3.
Shinda mamilioni.
Sheria na masharti kutumika. Imeidhinishwa na BCLB number 0000130.
Dreaming of Italy, but worried about planning your trip? View Travel has you covered. View Travel invites you on a 5-day, 4-night adventure starting from $1,650. Sail to the enchanting island of Venice, where ancient canals whisper tales of the past. Immerse yourself in the grandeur of Rome, exploring its iconic landmarks like the Imperial Forums. Discover the artistic heart of Florence, a city inspired by the Renaissance as you witness the timeless craft of Murano glass blowing. With guaranteed departures, personalized quotes, and our unwavering commitment to reliability, View Travel is your trusted partner in creating unforgettable Italian memories. Book your adventure today. Visit viewtravel.com or call 0703 254 254.
Wow. To all the lovely ladies out there, Citizen Duka, the home of discounts, inakuletea the lovely lady package from Quickmart yenye iko na mahitaji yako yote ya kila siku. Dettol soap 75 grams 2-pack, 550 down to 399. Vaseline Cocoa Glow Lotion, 570 down to 399. Dove Roll-On Original 50 ml, 475 down to 285. Always Maxi Thick Extra Long, 189 down to 169. Packing bag, 40 shillings. Ukinunua hii package yote ukitumia Citizen Duka, utalipa only 1,292, meaning utasave 542 shillings. Piga *487*5# na ulipia saizi kama vitu bado ziko kwa stock. Ukishalipa utapata confirmation message, meaning unaweza enda kwa any Citizen Duka counter ya Quickmart and you get to pick your products. Unangojea nini? So ulipia saizi ndio ufurahie discount yako ka stock bado iko.
Citizen Duka, home of discount.
Brate, huu mwezi usiache life kuweke kwa kona. Kama hivi shabiki.com tukupeleke na rada Boost account yako na 3 million in cash prizes on Shabiki Aviator. Kaza ndege yako to the highest multiplier, shinda 50,000 kila siku, halafu grand prize ya 350,000 Kenya shillings kila wiki. Runway iko so clear. Usiache pesa ikupite. Jiomotion na Shabiki Aviator. Shinda 3 million in cash prizes. Not for persons under the age of 18. Authorized and regulated by BCLB license number 428.
Machiegni kendo, piny owacho osebedo ka bago rombe mag rango kaka inyalo tieko chutho nok mar arita kwe e bombe mayudore e tong' mopogore pacho ka. Odiechieng' manyoro romo no bagi, ma bende nokelo kanyakla commissioners mag counties adek, mano Kipchumba Ruto mar Kitui, David Koske ma Tana River to kod Mohamed Mwabuzo ma Garissa. Romo mano bagi e boma ma Mwingi mar rido arita kwe e kin counties go eko. Commissioner Kipchumba Ruto nowacho ni romo mano kelo commissioners adek go eko kanyakla biro neno ni arita kwe oridi ahinya te counties ma midhiero no kwako. Nomedo wacho ni romo makamano bende ibiro bago e county ma Nairobi kendo biro kelo kanyakla jotelo duto mawuok e alwora no.
Traditionally, in accordance with the Constitution, that is our business today.
I think today we've agreed unanimously, both these 5 counties, that we are going to bring all our teams of security, both the county, the sub-county security teams, and the elders, to meet together, come up with a work plan to ensure all these neighboring counties can coexist together by sharing the resources that are within our counties together.
Jodak mantiere boma ma Nairobi kod alwora mare dhi yudo fuong'ruok bang' tieko chenro mar dag pi midendo ni Northern Collector Tunnel mokawo omenda maromo siling bilion 9.5 kaluwore kod lipot mar jatend migawo mar pi kod ler Eric Muridhi. Kuom higni buora, boma ma Nairobi osebedo ka kedo gi achiedhnade mar nok mar pi. Muridhi nowacho ni chenrono ni kod nyalo mar goyo pi lita milion 140 pile ka pile e boma ma Nairobi, kendo counties kaka Machakos, Kajiado, Murang'a kaachiel gi Kiambu bende biro yudo fuong'ruok. Olero ni pigno igoyo e ndaka Ini Dam mayudore ka chung'od bura mag Atanga, kendo ithiedhe kigoro treatment plan margi gi teko mar thiedho pi lita milion 140 pile ka pile.
The system will bring 140 meter cubic to Thika Dam, also known as Dakaine Dam. From there, water will be abstracted through a DN 1200 pipeline to Kigoro water treatment works. Kigoro treatment works is an automated treatment system that is one of its kind in this country. And as we speak today, it is treating approximately 132 meter cubic, and that water is being pumped, it's gravitating to the 50 kilometer pipeline to this point where we are at Gigiri. Right now, the pipeline is being washed. That is normal when a project is complete. And upon discussion with the consultants and the engineers on site, we have agreed that the next step is supercharging it with chlorine, disinfection, and then by the end of the next week, Thursday, Friday, water will be available at Gigiri tanks here to be pumped to Nairobi residents.
only thing that we are urging now Nairobi County and the beneficiary counties is to manage the wastage that comes with either illegal connections, faulty meters, and faulty pipelines. Because I think as a country at the moment, the non-water revenue is around 43%, having reduced from 45. And our target is in the next 3 years, we should be below 20%, which is the international standards.
Riwruoge mag dinde mathurka koro ikwayo mondo silwedo paro mar teko ma ok rum minyalo nuo tiyo godo kata renewable energy. Magi nowachi kata jokanyo e sekta no koro kwayo jotelo mag ute mag lamo kod dinde ni mondo kinde duto kone jogo maluwogi ni gichung' motegno e konyo reso alwora. E sechego bende gidwaro ni jatend piny William Ruto mondo bede ong'ala manyime mar lando ber mar teko ma ok rum ne pinje mamoko kaka okang' mar rito lwasi mar Afrika mangima.
Two specific areas where you'll meet Kenyans. One is the church. Go anywhere on Saturday or Sunday, you'll meet a massive number of church people. The other one is on the entertainment joints. You'll meet the other part that you don't meet in the church. Now we understand the influence and the reach that the church leadership or faith population has in Kenya and everywhere in the world. We know that they will help us reach the masses. We know they will help us reach policymakers. President Ruto is a climate champion. And he has categorically stated that by 2030, in 6 years, we will be at 100% renewable energy. We echo you, we congratulate you. Now we want President Ruto to take the mantle in Africa, endorse this proposal, and help us reach other African countries.
Mana kamano yiena mondo atieke gi kanyo nyakwa Ramogi koromo saa 1 mar odhiambo ibro winjo kendo weche manyien mag ang'ich welo to saa 3 weche manyien mago imore atieko mana gi ote mokadek kende. Watching live from Sorika Rungu mosna Phoebe Maila mano Rolex Maluda kaeto chenro no neno maler kendo moro wa maratari ka wantiere Kariobangi North Market gi Rose Nyago Bado mano jo mtu mkubwa size ndogo kaeto ma Owaga kani nyama sare amor gi migago kaka ukelo nwago. Nyakwa Ramogi atieke gi kanyo makmana ni bed akicha awinjo ka jomoko penjwa weche mag tuke koromo saa 8 wang'e. An Milton Jaka Black, Festus Lango, Michael Odhiambo waduogo ka gi paw tuke gi sani oriti wanere bang'e.
Make it happen right now, not Jipange na View sasa imerudi kwa mbwembwe na vishindo. Jipange leo kwa nafasi ya kujishindia mamilioni ya pesa.
Jipange ushinde na View sasa.
Bonyeza *487*3# na uweke 50 bob tu au tuma kwa paybill number 724177, account number ikiwa ni nambari yako ya simu. Utapata content na point 50 za kuingia kwenye draw ya kujishindia 50,000 kila siku, milioni 1 kila wiki na grand prize ya 3 million shillings. 3 million shillings. Jibambe na content nyingi zaidi, uongeze chances zako za kushinda. Jipange na View.